Hey, everybody, this is Joseph Pasek, and welcome to the Fired Up Network. Welcome to Wildcard on the Fired Up Network. Welcome back to the two-time Emmy Award winner, Mark Everett Kelly. I haven't talked to this guy since the World Series, about 2-3 weeks. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing good. I know it was a rough night for you, but I thought it was one of the greatest World Series ever.
Why are we talking baseball when this is the NFL Wild Card Show?
I don't know.
Thursday night football, week 11 in the National Football League. Let's get underway, and we got a doozy. Your team, the New York Jets versus the New England Patriots. The Patriots are wearing their new rivalry jersey. 12.5-point favorites are the Patriots. Break it down.
Yep. You believe that? I can't believe the Patriots are where they are. They've gotten back to as quick as they have, and that they're in first place.
Yeah, they're in first place by a game and a half.
Division when, I remember last year when Patriots are in first place, the Jets are in last. It's like it wasn't in these days.
No, and of course, you're the biggest Jet fan here. Do you expect a big surprise this week?
Yeah, I expect the Jets to play like they always do against them.
Yeah, and do you think they could cover 12.5 points?
No. I mean, I look. The Jets, when they played the Patriots, remember the I'm seeing ghost game? I mean, anytime we're talking prime time, bad things happen. I could bring up Sunday night games where the butt fumble was a Sunday night. I mean, all those things kind of bad things happen when the Jets play the Patriots in prime time, and I don't think it's going to be any different. The Jets won 2 in a row, so you know that they're going to be due to take a step back. And I think New England is good enough to beat teams they should beat right now. They've beaten all the other teams they should beat. And I think the Jets would just be the latest thing. Plus, it's at New England.
Yeah, and now let me ask you this. Have you seen the new rivalry jerseys?
No, I can't stand those things. I mean, the different colors. What are we watching, football or we be playing dress up? It's crazy. Some of their uniforms are really bad.
Yeah, but Mark, you're the king of playing dress up. I remember in grade 2, you were wearing pink, and this is what was a Jets game, and the guy, the firefighter was almost throwing you out.
Fireman,
fireman. And
well, we used to play dress up when we would do the tailgating. We had a little spot.
No. Tell the truth. Ever since I know you, since you were 9 years old, when you were tailgating, you were just going and getting me beers, hot dogs, steaks, and everything.
Yeah.
And that was and that time, I swear to God, I was going to put you through a table, but I felt bad for you. All right.
Okay.
But next time when you come to Buffalo, because close to Toronto, but when you come to Buffalo, I am putting you not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, probably 10 tables. 10 tables. So get prepared. Hustle. Get prepared. And stop eating at Corral Place, all right?
Because
get prepared.
Okay. And the next time I come to Buffalo, which would be the first time.
Oh, okay. So there's nothing like, well, I don't know, because I've been to Buffalo, but, we pass by, right? But we got to go make it a trip next year for the new stadium, Buffalo Bills Stadium. You know what? We'll meet in Buffalo. You'll pay for the tickets. You'll pay for the food, and we'll watch the Bills destroy the Jets.
Okay, that'll be like old times. That never happened.
Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you, Bills and Jets, last game of the year to close out this stadium for the Buffalo Bills, and I have the over/under. Hold on. The over/under, it doesn't matter what the over/under is, because the Bills are going to win. That's one guaranteed victory for the Buffalo Bills, last game of the season. Now, I digress about talking about the Buffalo Bills, because New England, what a surprise. They could be 9-2 at the end of this week. Can you believe maybe 9-2 or 8-3, but 8-3 is still good, but 9-2.
Yeah. And I don't think anybody thought that they were going to be like that. This is supposed to be a rebuilding year, or maybe not a rebuilding year, but nobody expected them to win the division and beat Buffalo already, and beating the teams they should beat. I mean, Drake May's okay. I don't think he's really any better than some of the other young like Bo Nix. I think he's kind of in that category a little bit. So I think it's something when with the Patriots playing so well. I mean, being that they have the Jets on Thursday night, this is just going to be the same old bloodlining like it's always been. Because this is what happens when these two teams play in prime time. So whether the Patriots look, remember there was a game a couple of years ago where it was the ugliest game ever, and the Patriots won because the Jets with a punt that they returned. Yes. One of the worst games a quarterback babyface ever played, and he was gone after that game. They replaced him, if you remember. But I mean, and the Patriots stunk then, and they still managed to win. They still managed to stick the knife as far as they can into a Jet fan.
But you're saying the Patriots win tonight and won't cover. But let's get. You see, my secretary is bothering you to say, look, you got to get some drinks or whatever. So we're gonna, because she's already coming in there. So let's promote your sponsors. Let's promote. Go ahead and any good food this week for you. Last week you ate 16 steaks.
Yeah, and your secretary calls me up quite a bit, so we have a good relationship.
Anyway. You better have a good relationship with my secretary.
Anyway, so this place where we're doing a podcast from, is owned by Miles Smith, and it's a great place to go get a meal. The Cattle Stampede. There's so many different things to like about here. The food is just one of them, but the buffet they have, I mean, he has really good. Every dinner has these really like, and I'm picky with my steak, but these are really well done. I mean, they're not too tough, they're not too raw. They're perfectly done. And the onion rings, which I've had lately, it's really good. Then he has dessert. You can get ice cream, whatever. But the best thing about it is it's a price for middle class families, and he's always running deals. He's always running specials for veterans and for on Friday nights. And also now they've just instituted having nightlife Thursday through Saturday, where they have karaoke, they have bands. So and it's a great place for the community to come and take your family and eat really well for a really, really fair price.
Have you been karaokeing?
Yeah.
Is that a word?
Yeah. On Thursday they tried to get me to sing, but we have one guy that was really good.
Hold on. Fans in attendance, all right? If the New York Jets pull off a victory over the New England Patriots this week, Mark Everett Kelly has told me he will sing on Thursday and Friday. He will sing, but for a charge of anybody wanting to hear him sing, they have to buy the buffet from the restaurant. They have to buy the buffet from the restaurant, and Mark Everett Kelly will sing. And I didn't say he will sing sugared up there. Not one beer, not two beer, 15 beers, but he will sing. All right. Well, how about that, Mark?
I'll take requests. How's that?
All right. Sing me La Bamba. All right. Now let's talk about your other sponsor.
So Bobby Ledbetter, he owns two dealerships, one that's in Gadsden, one here in Fort Payne, Twin City Auto Sales. And like I've told anybody that's asked me about it, like I never had really good experience buying cars. I always hated it. It's kind of like the equivalent of going to the DMV, but you actually look forward to it because the salespeople know a lot of stuff. They're not going to sell you anything you don't need, and you're going to get a really good deal on whatever it is you're looking for. A lot of places you go in, they try to oversell you, and then you're stuck with a car payment you can't afford, and it doesn't do anybody any good. But Bob, they don't do that over there. And Bobby's really, he's just a good guy, and he really cares about the people he serves, which is why if you go there once, you're a customer for life. And again, if you mention my name, you get $500 off the sales price. All right, I'm not at the $1,000 level yet, but I'm working my way up.
I spoke to Bobby. You don't know this. You don't know this. So you mentioned Mark Everett Kelly, you get $500 off. But you mentioned Mark Everett Kelly and the Fired Up Network, you
Yeah.
get $501 off.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So you
got you.
mentioned Mark Everett Kelly, yes, but you mentioned Mark Everett Kelly and the
Network.
Fired Up Network, and you get $501 off. And guess who throws in the dollar?
You?
No, it's your name. If it was my name, it would be more than $500.
Well, it's a Fired Up Network. I figured Fired Up Network has, I don't know.
No, I'm not. I have to keep my money tight since me and you are going to go to Santa Clara, California to celebrate my birthday, February 8th, to watch the Buffalo. Let's face it. Here it is. I'm going to close it out with this one. I don't care that the New England Patriots are ahead of the Bills right now. I don't care because New England in the playoffs, not going to be Buffalo. Indianapolis, the number 1 seed in the AFC, not going to be Buffalo. Daddy dimes off Josh Allen? Come on.
Nah.
Whoever number 2 is, who's number 2 now? LA Chargers? Come on. All right, Denver Broncos? Come on.
Yeah.
So right now, with Kansas City not there, and these other teams, and if Buffalo makes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1, you tell me who's the favorite to come out of the AFC with Kansas City not there right now.
Okay.
With all these teams.
Okay, but you lost to Cincinnati a couple years ago.
Listen, I didn't say. Did I mention anything about Cincinnati?
No, but I mean, you didn't expect them to lose.
You already brought it up. I wasn't going to say this till the next show we do, but it looks like Joe Burrow, who he has a great first name, Joe Burrow may come back for the Buffalo Bills game on December 7th. Cincinnati playing in Buffalo December 7th. If I am Cincinnati's coach and general manager and all that, I don't want Joe Burrow to play against Buffalo. You know why? December 7th, all Buffalo's defense is going to come back to squish a Bengal. All right?
But why would you play if you're Burrow? But why would you do that? You just rest and get better. I mean, it's not like they're not putting up points. So I don't see. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's feeling the heat, knowing that Flacco is
they gave him
15 years older and scoring as many points.
This week. They opened up the window this week, and lucky no snow, but it's a 3-week window. And after the 3 weeks, he's got to be either not going to play this year or play. And if you look at it, December 7th is 3 weeks away. So it's just the right timing.
I thought it was if you saw his shadow.
Well, no, that's the groundhog, which you see.
Okay, all right.
All right. So that's Mark Everett Kelly. He'll be back for crunching the numbers. And Mark, once again, tell them about your brilliant sponsors. Remember, $501 you mentioned. Mark Everett Kelly from Fired Up Network. You get $501. Mark Everett Kelly, you get $5. And if the Jets manage to surprise the world, Mark Everett Kelly is going to sing Thursday and Friday. And he said he's going to swing. He's going to sing.
There you go.
He's swinging and singing in Swedish.
That's right. That
all right. Funny. He said that's right. The world saw it. He said that's right. So get a hold of Matt Sundin, and he'll help you with a couple words.
Oh, Matt Sundin. Yeah, I know. Matt Sundin needed to score more goals in the playoffs if he wants to help out with that.
All right. Thanks for killing the audience in Toronto, by the way.
No, I know. I'm only kidding. Anyway.
So Kelly, who says the Jets are going to cover, but New England's going to win. If the Jets win, he's going to sing Arrivederci, Argentina.